Hello, I'm Michaela, and this is my review of You're the One That I Want by Giovanna Fletcher. This book is about a friend group that have known each other since childhood, where Maddie, Rob, and Ben have been friends for years, and they thought that their bond was unbreakable until love got in the way of all of that. Maddie loves Rob in this one, and she plans to marry Rob, um, but on a drunken night, Ben tells her his feelings towards her, and that changes the dynamic between the three of them. And Rob doesn't know Ben's feelings towards his future wife or anything, but the dynamic between Maddie and Ben changes quite a lot from the start of the book. I enjoyed the story quite a lot. It had a typical love triangle in there, which I don't normally like, but did in this one. It had a will she, won't she kind of vibe to it as well, which I think worked quite well. I think Giovanna Fletcher normally manages to make things work in her books. I think because of her writing more than anything. It was a very quick and easy read, and because of how easy it was to read, I found it very easy to get through and get into and stuff. So it didn't take long for us to understand what was going on and quickly devour it. I was always fascinated by the characters and the plot in the book, and I always wanted to know more every time I put it down. I found that, along with it being an easy read, the dialogue was quite good in some places. I could well imagine some people coming out with some of the stuff that was in this. And sometimes it wasn't even necessarily the dialogue, it was the inner monologue in a character's head that did quite well as well. Their inner thoughts and stuff like that. So that alongside the dialogue kept the book quite good in all of that. So I didn't have any problems reading it at all. You can easily relate to them in the book, and I felt sorry for each of them in different ways. I'm not going to give away the plot devices or anything, but there's parts of the book where you can understand the thought process or stuff like that, and why they did things or how they feel. You can understand why, and I thought that was nice. I think it can show how well a book is written, given that you find you have lots of compassion for them. So I think that's a good thing also with the writing. I thought there were a few stupid decisions made in the book, which will be very obvious by the time you read it. But the characters were still very interesting to read about, to find out their experiences growing up and things, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. But I think the stupid decisions can often make them more relatable throughout the book. I gave this 4 stars on Goodreads and can highly recommend. And if you've never read any Giovanna's work before, I recommend you go to Billy and Me, which is her first book, which I think is quite well written as well. It's quite cute, a nice summer read, just like this one. I think it's a good place to start for G's books. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.